Earlier this afternoon, WWE superstar Bianca Belair surprised students at her alma mater with Austin East.
And today, we are so thrilled that she's with us. I enjoyed talking to her, but I know David Shealy is beside himself right now, Bianca.
Well, yes, I am a little bit beside myself. I'm standing next to the EST of WWE, the one-time SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. Thank you again for joining us. I want to get into the time before you were the EST, where you were working in Atlanta for, I believe it was a flavor company or something like that. Can you describe that season of your life?
That season of my life, I was just after college and trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I was searching and searching. I was working for a flavor company where I sold flavors in Atlanta, and I had just come off an injury from CrossFit, and so I was trying to figure out, I was missing that competitive athletic environment, just trying to figure it out. And at that time, I got a phone call from WWE. They had seen some past videos of me doing CrossFit and offered me a tryout. So it took me 2 tryouts and I got into WWE.
And since you've been there, you've been making history, especially this year, because first black woman to win the Royal Rumble and first black women, half of the first black women to main event WrestleMania. When you look back and think about how you made black history, what does that mean to you, and what do you think that means to the younger generation?
It means everything to me, you know, and for me, most importantly, when I won the Royal Rumble, I didn't even realize that I was the first black woman to win the Royal Rumble until afterwards. And that was special to me because just by me being unapologetically me and going after my goals and my dreams, I made history. So I want that to be inspiration to other people. You don't have to go to the history books to find history. History lies within you. And to be a part of history by being the first black woman with Sasha Banks to main event WrestleMania, to be an inspiration for other people, that's what this is all about. And to be that person in that spotlight, to go and win an ESPY off of that moment shows how big that moment is. It was just bigger than just about me and bigger than just about Sasha. It was about representation. So that's what was most important in that moment.
And honestly, it was one of the best matches of the entire weekend. It was my favorite match of the weekend. That hair whip and how loud that was something else. That reminded me of my childhood a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get into something after that, though. After you won the women's championship, you were on the card on the way to an interview, and you were praying. A lot of people usually pray to get to the championship. You were praying after winning the championship. We have the clip of it right there. Why did you do that? Why was that so important in that moment?
Well, that's like one ritual. My husband and I, we always pray before the match. But I think that, like you said, a lot of people, they pray to get to where they're going, and once they get there, that they forget. And so for me in that moment, I was so grateful. That whole entire day was a whirlwind for me to go from where I had come from to where I was after WrestleMania being SmackDown Women's Champion. I was just so grateful and blessed in that moment. And in those moments like that, all I could think about is just pray, because I'm just so grateful. So I just wanted to, I had so much emotion, I didn't know what to do with it, and all I could think about was just praying and being so thankful.
I had to shout in my living room when I saw that clip. I couldn't even hold it in. I was like, she better go ahead and do that. Well, I have to ask, SmackDown coming to Thompson-Boling Arena, how can people get tickets to that show?
You can go online, you can get tickets. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be at Thompson-Boling Arena, which is, I love Thompson-Boling Arena. That's where I grew up watching concerts there. Being on campus, I've been to so many basketball games, and it'll be on Fox tomorrow at 8.
Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all, the EST of WWE and the Deacon, David Shealy. That didn't really rhyme as much as I thought it would, but it's okay. I'm standing next to the EST right now. I'm just a little beside myself. I'll send things back to you in the studio.
Yeah, and I'm so sad this interview's over. I mean, I want to hear more, but you guys keep chatting, and we really appreciate Bianca spending time with us. She is an incredible young woman for sure, and we wish her all the best. SmackDown tomorrow night here in Knoxville, Thompson-Boling Arena.
It's going to be exciting.